Want some Gucci, bitch, I might. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, lies need to stop. When they say I'm not hot, out. Say I'm not hot, need to stop. They say I'm not hot, out. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Icy, cause I'm icy. When they say I'm not hot, cause I'm icy. Icy, cause I'm icy. All these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy. Icy, cause I'm icy. Icy, cause I'm.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. ShaaBeautyy here, and once again I am back with another video. This video is a little different than the videos that I usually do on my channel, but I just thought, hey, why not do this type of video? And as y'all can see by that title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my edges and how I achieve this top knot bun. And if you're interested in watching this video, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so first, this is how my hair looks. I just took my scarf off. I had this bun done yesterday, but when you sleep and everything with the scarf, my edges, they got messed up and everything. The ponytail, I took the pins out the ponytail. Well, I took the pins out the bun. So that's why my hair is all over the place and you see the back of my hair is looking a little crazy, but that's okay. This is what this video is for. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my mini little flat irons and I'm just going to get back here and press out my kitchen. I call it my kitchen. Don't ask me why, that's just something that I've always heard it referred to as when I was growing up as a child. So I'm about to press out my kitchen right now. That's what I'm doing. It's not that difficult. And you may not even need to do this step. Your hair might already be pressed out or your hair might already be straight. So I'm just pressing it out again so that way it can lay right when I put the edge control on it so it can be laid. As y'all can see, like back here is like the shortest part of my hair, so this can like fall down if it's not done correctly. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ponytail out, and I use, don't mind my scrunchies and don't mind my hair right now, but I use 2 scrunchies to hold my hair up, just so that way the bun, well, the ponytail is held really tight and that way it doesn't move anywhere throughout the day. I just like my buns to be as tight as possible. So now that the scrunchies are out, I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to begin to brush everything up back there. And I'm just going to brush my hair out as well because it's a little nappy from it being slept on. Sometimes I do have to press out my edges too, but as y'all can see, they're still pretty straight. So I'm not going to touch that because I do not need my edges to be breaking off. My edges are my most prized possession. That is the best part of doing my hair for me. I love doing edges. So that's why I decided to do this video today. So y'all can see what product I use and see like how I swoop them and how I slay my edges. Like, cause I get a lot of compliments like throughout the day. Like when I'm at my job, like, oh, how did you do your edges? What did you use to do your edges? So that was the inspiration for this video. Plus, I realized not a lot of people know how to do edges. So, and to me, it's pretty easy, mainly because I've been doing it for a little bit. So I just did this video just to help out. So this is the edge control that I'm going to be using. If you guys watched my vanity tour video, I mentioned this a little bit in that video. If you haven't watched that video, the link will be up in this corner right here. This is basically my favorite edge control. This is the only edge control I will ever use because this just slays my hair, well, slays my edges in the way that I need them to. It does not flake, it does not turn white, and it just, my edges just be laid all day. I usually buy the edge control with the purple top, and I think that's like extra firm hold or something like that. But when I went to the hair store this time around, I realized how much edge control that I use on a daily basis. So I just decided to get the family size, and they only had the green top and a black top, and the black top is like super extra firm, and I don't want to be able, And I want to be able to take my edges off at night if I want to. I know that super extra hold is probably going to keep my edges attached to my head for a long time, and I don't got time for that. So I just decided to try the ultra firm hold just to see how this work out. And I actually like this one just as much as the purple top. So this is the edge control that I use. So I'm just going to start off by just taking some out, and I start in the back first. And I just go up in an upward motion. Some people use like gel or jam. It only works when I have a perm, and gel is too wet, if that makes sense. It's not like thick enough to hold my hair. Like my hair is pretty thick. Next, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to brush my hair up. This brush is actually harder, so that's why I grabbed this one. You would need a hard brush, depending on your hair texture, to brush your hair up. And that's what I'm basically doing right now, just to prepare my hair for the ponytail. And what I like to do is I like to hold my hair up in the ponytail that I'm thinking about doing. And I like for my buns to be up on the top of my head. That's just my preference. So I hold it and then I just get the front. And I just put it up, put it on there. And you can put as much as you want. I like to use a lot. I go a little bit overboard, and it's sad because like I just got this edge control I probably had it for like 3 weeks, and like to me, I feel like this is almost gone, so I'm going to have to buy another one pretty soon. If I would have got the regular size, oh, it would have been gone already. So the family size does help. So I'm just making sure I got edge control in all the spots that I wanted in. And then I'm going to take that brush again. Ooh, y'all see that? This edge control just gets me right every time. So I'm just going to keep brushing it up. Now that I got all the edge control on and my hair is as laid as I want it to be, I'm just making sure all my hair is up inside the ponytail right now. And I want it to be as flat as possible in the back. I don't want it to be a hump. I don't like that look. And I'm gripping it extra tight. Now I'm taking both of my scrunchies. And when I get the height and the flatness that I want, I'm just going to put the scrunchie on. And I double knot my scrunchie. That's one. And that's two. And sometimes it's not always in the middle, but I try to get it as close to the middle as like I possibly can. So now that that's up, I'm going to get to the best part of the video, and that is the edges. So for now, I'm just gonna like put this down. For now, I'm just gonna pin my ponytail down. This is not the bun that I'm gonna be doing, but so that way my hair isn't sticking up in this video. So now I'm going to get to the edges. So I just take edge control and I just put it all on my edge. I just take more of this edge control and just put it on my edges. I might have to redo this ponytail. I don't know if I like how it look, but put the edge control on the edges. And again, you can use as much edge control as you want. This is how much I usually have on my finger. So you can just do as much as you want. It's all up to you, girl. It's all up to you. A lot of people use different things for their edges. Some people use a toothbrush, some people use a comb, some people use a brush. It just all depends on your hair texture, in my opinion. Like, I can use a toothbrush, but I can't use the toothbrush and that be the only thing that I use. Like, I would have to use a comb first and then use the toothbrush, because the toothbrush is not going to get me that swoop that I really actually want. And again, like I said before, my hair is kind of thick. So if I had a perm, maybe the toothbrush would just work by itself, but I like the way the comb comes out. Well, I like when I use the comb that my edges come out better, so that's why I stick to the comb. The first part of my edges that I start off with is the center right here. So I just take the comb and I just literally go in a up, like in a downward motion until I get that desired edge look that I want. Sometimes this takes me all day. Well, not all day. Sometimes this takes me a minute, or sometimes it just comes naturally. But I do my edges a lot, so it doesn't take me that long. But I am kind of picky, so that's why it takes me a little minute. And I just make sure my edges are as light as possible. So, yep, that's how I want that one to look. And then I'm just gonna keep going down the line, well, down the edge of my hair. And I just keep going in that. This is the motion that you want right here. And then I just use my finger to like flatten it down. And then I just keep on going. I personally don't like them edges that's like all thick and like swooped. And me, I like to keep it nice and simple, but it's still like, dang, like who did your edges? Like, that's how I like it to look. It just makes everything look better, in my opinion. It makes the hairstyle look better. So any hairstyle that I have, I always do my edges. So yep, you don't have to have the swoop done at the end if you don't like. If you want to have more edges, I like to have like just a couple on each side. Like I said, it's up to you, and it's up to your preference, and it's up to how your hair is and how you feel like doing them that day. And since I already have an edge right here, I'm not going to do another one right here. For me, that's just too much. But like I said, it's up to you and whatever you feel like doing. So I'm just going to start down here. Let me move my mirror over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to just add a little bit more edge control. As y'all can see, I only have 2 on this side, and I have like 4 if you count this, and I have like 4 on this side. I just like to keep it really nice and simple. I don't like to have edges that look like you're doing too much. Like, I like to keep it simple. And plus I'm just about to do a bun, so it's not like anything spectacular. So now that my edges are done, I just like to take that same little mini flat iron and just go over my hair in the back just to make sure everything is laid back there. So now that my edges are done, I'm going to go ahead and do my bun. I like to do a tower bun. So what I do is that I take that same comb and I tease my hair. And I tease my hair so my bun can get as big, well, so it can look as big as possible, and so it can look like really full. So I just tease it. And again, you can tease it as much as you want. So the first thing that I do is like I just bring everything together like that. And I just go straight around. And then I look to see if that's like the size and the height that I want. And it's pretty good to me. So I'm just gonna take that bobby pin I'm just going to pin it right here. Then I'm just going to keep going around. Take another bobby pin. Stick it in there. You only really need like 3 bobby pins for this hairstyle. Well, for this bun. Well, depending on how long and thick your hair is. I only need 3. And then I just tilt it forward a little bit. It might look a little crooked, but sometimes it's off center. But like I said, that's cool with me. My bun is done. I take Chi hairspray and I just spray some all around. And then I take the Chi helmet head spritz and I just spray back here. And then I spray my bun so that way my bun doesn't move throughout the day. You'll see the edges. And me, like I said before, I'm a perfectionist. So I'm going to take my toothbrush. Do not judge my toothbrush, okay? It look a little nasty, but I'm telling you, it's just edge control on it. And I'm just going to take that and just get any imperfections out of my edges. Like sometimes the scarf make them look a little messy in my opinion. So I just take the toothbrush really lightly and go over them. And just like that, your edges are done and your bun is snatched. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button down there. Y'all see it. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that way you guys are updated every time I post a video. Thank you again for watching. Bye.